welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jamie. I make videos on fashion, beauty, lifestyle, all kinds of stuff. So if you are new, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss a video. I'd love to have you here. And to my returning subscribers, we're here back in this new filming spot. It's not that serious. I asked you guys in my last video if you guys liked this, and a lot of you said you really liked it. So I think for now, we're gonna have it in my filming spot. Gonna test it out for a few videos and see what I think. I always say I'm excited for my videos, but today I'm a little bit nervous because I'm doing the assumptions tag video. So I put a little thing on my Instagram asking you guys to put your assumptions, just things that you thought about me, things that you wondered about me, whatever. Today I'm gonna be letting you know if they're true or false, and it should be really fun. And if you guys wanna see your assumptions about me, please keep watching. But let's go ahead and get into it. I am quaking right now. So I'm sorry if I don't get to your assumption. I'm gonna do as many as I can. I can't do all of them in this video, so I'm just gonna do as many as I can get to. I think for each of these, I'm gonna do like a little tally in the corner of like which is true and which is false. And we'll see how many you guys got true and how many you got false, because I think it'll be fun to kind of spice this up a little bit. The first one says, I got a lot of these actually, I'm seeing. You're rich or make very good money. So I saw a lot about like rich family, rich upbringing, rich lifestyle, whatever. And no, I'm not. I'm really not. But even if you guys thought that from like the clothes that I post, I buy affordable clothing for the most part. Forever 21 and H&M are like my favorite places to shop, and that's obviously not very expensive. So that one is false. Definitely not rich. Not yet. This one is a little bit rude. It says high maintenance. She assumes that I'm high maintenance. That's all that she put. High maintenance. And I feel like, I don't know why you would think that just from seeing my Instagram. I feel like maybe the only thing that's high maintenance about me is my diet, and I feel like that is what I get most insecure about feeling like high maintenance about, because I'm gluten intolerant, and I feel like there's just times where it's difficult for everyone to coordinate like what to make. Like if I'm going to a friend's house or family member's house, there always has to be like an option for me, and I hate that. I would say that I'm not high maintenance, and except for that, which isn't really fair because it's my diet and I'm allergic to it, so I can't really do anything about that. So I would say I'm definitely not high maintenance. I don't know, you could ask my boyfriend and let me know what he says, because I'm sure he would have a different answer. But I think for the most part I'm not. I am like really not a complainer. I'm very easily pleased and always happy. So to answer that, that one is false. This one is extremely random and I don't even know where this came from. Someone said they assumed that I'm 5'11". What? That is such a specific height. Like, I don't know. It's so funny. Like, where did that come from? I'm not 5'11". That is very tall, and I must look really tall in my pictures or something, because I sometimes think that I look a little bit short, and I feel like if someone met me, they would think I am taller in person. But apparently I look extremely tall, almost 6 feet. I'm 5'6.5", 5'7", right in between there. I always just say 5'7", because I feel like if I say 5'6.5", I sound like I'm trying to like grasp for 5'6" and be shorter, but I'm like closer to 5'7". 5'11" is not my height, so that is false. Okay, so here's another one. You grew up rich. No, I did not. I definitely wasn't rich, but I am very fortunate for the life that I had. We had a very, like, I would say average lifestyle. I definitely wasn't like over spoiled, and I never was struggling. You know, I always had a roof over my head. I always had food. We live in a nice house, but it was never like I was a spoiled brat little rich girl. That's just not the case. And I don't know where that came from, that you think I grew up rich. Is it because I look high maintenance and I buy clothes? I don't know. Everything I buy now is with my own money. So, you know, I'm a hustler. I do it on my own. So this next one says, I assume you take a long time. She put like literally a million O's. A long time to get ready in the morning. It depends on how much time I have and what I'm doing. So if I'm just like on the go doing something, I can get ready in 15 minutes, especially if I don't have to wash my hair. That's a whole other story. But for a video like this where I'm getting ready, it took me about like an hour and a half to get ready, because I am doing like full glam and hair. I didn't wash my hair today, but still I had to straighten it and do dry shampoo, all that stuff. But it kind of depends on the occasion. I can kick it into high gear really quickly and get ready fast, but I love to take my time in the morning or just for any occasion. If I can like plan for 2 hours to get ready, I love that, because I'm usually like watching TV, doing my makeup, eating breakfast, drinking coffee, doing like a ton of other things. I am like a grazer when it comes to getting ready, and I like to take my time. So I feel like I have to admit that this is true. I do take a long time to get ready, but I can get ready fast if I need to. But I'm just gonna go with true on this one. This one is hilarious. It says, I assumed you were cooler when I realized you were dating a black man. I love biracial couples. This is hilarious. So yeah, I am We've been together for 7 years. He's half Mexican, half black. Marcus will probably be happy he was mentioned somewhat in this video, so yeah. Okay, this one's getting a little serious. It says, I assumed you have it all together with a period. Very serious. No, I don't have it all together. I'm only 23, so I'm still like figuring out my life and whole situation, you know what I mean? Definitely don't have it all together. I don't think anybody does. If they say they do, they're lying. I still have a lot of things I want to accomplish. I feel like I'm scrambled all over the place most of the time trying to film videos, work, do graphic design clients, and have a social life and hang out with my family. There's just a whole lot of things that I feel like I still am figuring out the balance to, and other personal things, other personal goals that I'm trying to reach as well. Definitely don't have it all together. Don't let Instagram fool you, even though I don't feel like I try to make it seem like I have it all together. I try to just share bits and pieces of my everyday life with you guys, and if it seems that way and it makes you feel a certain way, that's not the truth. I have my ups and downs, just like everybody else, so that one is false. Here's another biracial question, well, assumption. This person said, I don't know if you mentioned this before, but I assume that you could be biracial. I'm honestly flattered, but sadly, that is false. My mom is white, my dad is white. I'm not mixed with anything exciting, but it is what it is. That one's false. Someone said, I assume you're an introvert. No, I am not. And I don't know where that impression comes from, because I feel like I put myself out there on YouTube, on Instagram, on stories, all that stuff. And I'm always like with my family and friends and boyfriend and things like that. I'm not an introvert, so that's false. I am definitely an extrovert, but I feel like I definitely have my moments where I just love to be at home and be alone. I feel like I need that time, but I'm a very outgoing person and I don't have any like anxiety when it comes to like social situations. I know people do like have like social anxiety. It's not the case for me. I love to like be out and like talking to people and doing things like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty outgoing, so I'm not an introvert, so that's false. Okay, next one says, I assume you are very organized. Yes, that's true. I am obsessed with like organization, but the thing about my personality with being like an organized person, I have like this OCD mentality, which I'm not even joking about. I feel like sometimes it gives me major anxiety, that even though I'm organized, I feel like I'm not. I feel like there's always something I could be doing more. I'm trying to like let those things go because I know there's some things I just can't control. I'm just trying to like, you know, give myself some grace, but I am very organized, but I feel like I just cannot help it. It's so my personality. People always ask like, how can I get more organized? Like, how can I do this? And I'm like, honestly, you have to like want to be organized, because if you're just like a super messy person and you want to become organized, it's going to be a process. For me, it just comes so naturally and I cannot help it. I will go crazy without organization. And I feel like also because I'm like an artistic person, I feel like my mind can be all over the place. So without that organization and those moments that I can like write things down and plan things out, when it comes to work, I feel like I would just never be able to get anything out because there's so many things going through my mind, like of ideas, video ideas, shoot ideas, content ideas, anything like that. I feel like I would have a hard time executing everything if I didn't try to plan it out. If you're similar, just write things down, get a notepad, write it down, organize your thoughts, and just put pen to paper. I feel like that honestly helps so much. That's a good way to get started on getting organized. But when it comes to like my, you know, personal life rather than work, my room is extremely organized. My closet is extremely organized. You can see all the same hangers. So me. And the rest of my room is like that as well, and the rest of the house. So that's who I am. I'm unapologetically extremely organized, so that is true. There's some in here that's like, sis, this is like too much tea. I cannot be talking about some of these things. You know who you are if you're watching this. Anyways, moving on. Okay, some of these, you guys are like being so nice. Like one of them says, I assume you're beautiful, creative, and smart. One says, you work hard to make your blog great and you grew your followers authentically. Thank you to all of you guys, but I feel a little bit vain saying true to those. Like, true, I'm beautiful. So thank you to those of you guys that wrote things in like that. You guys are so nice. But yes, I did grow my followers authentically. Never buy followers, never buy likes. Don't do it, it's a trap. That one's true. Next one says, I assume you're a dog person. Yes. Couldn't be any more of a dog person. I am animal obsessed. I have a golden retriever. I'll pop a little picture up on the screen because I'm obsessed with her. Her name is Ellie. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you should. I always post stories of her. But yes, I've had dogs my whole life, and I will continue to have dogs my whole life because I love them so much. This next one says, I assume you have a clean diet every day. So I try to eat pretty clean during the week, and like I said, I'm gluten intolerant, so I feel like I naturally do that because I have to eat gluten-free. But I can't lie, on the weekends I love some Chick-fil-A. Even though when I go to Chick-fil-A I get grilled nuggets. It's still pretty healthy, but I am obsessed with French fries, and I eat French fries probably every single weekend. It's just like my guilty pleasure. I love French fries. You guys see my meals on my stories most of the time. Not every single day. I like to indulge on the weekends because why not? Or even every now and then during the week if there's some type of occasion, if I'm going to dinner or something. I am not like super strict with my diet. I just try to eat natural and organic where I can, always gluten-free, and then I, you know, enjoy a French fry or 2 or 5 or 50. Okay, this is probably the last one I'm gonna do because I don't want this video to be an hour long. I still have more, but I can't get to all of them. I'm sorry, you guys, if you sent some in. I tried to do ones that I saw like a few of so that I knew a lot of you guys got your questions answered. So this last one says, I assume your great attention to detail makes you nervous before posting videos and doing projects. So I wouldn't say nervous is the word, but that is partially true, so that's true. I don't really get nervous like before I upload. I more so am just very particular about the things that I upload and the things that I post. I'm not really like pressing post and I'm nervous. By that point, I usually have looked at it from top to bottom 100 times, so I know there's nothing wrong with it for the most part, is from what I can see at least. I'm never really nervous, just I will drive myself crazy working on things until they're perfect because that's just my personality. Like I said, I'm a very organized person and I have like that extreme attention to detail. I'm trying to let these things go a little bit. I think it's good to have a good attention to detail. Not everyone has it when it comes to artistic things like this or work, because I think it does really go a long way. But I think to a certain extent, it needs to kind of be like let loose a little bit. Like for me, like I said, I need to give myself some grace every now and then. And I have a perfect example of that actually. My most popular video on my channel has over 500,000 views now. A lot of you probably found me from there. It is my Instagram editing video, Instagram story editing video. And once I filmed that, I was not even gonna upload that because I did not like how the video came out. Now looking back at it, I don't even see anything wrong with the video, but in the moment I was like in a weird mood and I didn't like how it came out. I didn't like how I looked. So I was gonna completely delete all the files and maybe refilm it or not even bother. And now it is the most popular video on my channel. It got me all these subscribers and it was so worth uploading. So that one's actually a perfect example of how I need to let some things go, because it sometimes can be worth it to just put yourself out there. Even if it's not perfect, sometimes you can only spend so long. At least for me, I have a strict upload date, so I always upload on Fridays. So for me, I can't spend much longer like sitting and thinking about if it's good or not. I've really let those things go the more I upload because I feel like you become more comfortable in front of the camera. But you know, if I film on Tuesdays, I only have until Friday to edit, and I'm not like stopping and deleting it and not uploading, because that is a terrible quality of a YouTuber. If you guys say you're gonna show up every week, do not just delete your video and not upload it, or you know, miss every other week or a few times a month. That's not good to your subscribers. You have to show up if you say you're gonna show up. So that keeps me motivated. You guys keep me motivated. And yeah, so yeah, that is true, but I'm trying to let it go a little bit. Okay, so that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. That was actually really fun. I haven't done anything like that before. So thank you guys so much for sending those in. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you guys here. Like I said, I upload every single Friday. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.